Imagine you're sitting around a campfire 30,000 years ago. The camp is unusually quiet. Earlier that day, a hunting party returned with enough meat to feed everyone. By sunset, some of it had vanished. Again. It's the third time this week. Everyone has a suspect. The same man has been accused before. Food seems to disappear whenever he's around. Arguments follow him wherever he goes. People have tolerated it for months, but tonight feels different. Nobody sits beside him. Meals aren't offered. Conversations fade when he approaches. Even the children keep their distance. And for the first time, he looks nervous. Because this isn't really about missing meat. The tribe is deciding what to do about him. That raises a question most people never think about. What happened to the worst person in a human tribe? Not the strongest. Not the smartest, the liar, the thief, the person nobody trusted. Today we have police, courts, prisons, and written laws. For most of human history, none of those things existed. Yet human groups still manage to function, which is strange. Cooperation is fragile. One person taking more than they give can damage an entire group. So what happened when somebody became a problem? The answer is more interesting than most people imagine, because the worst punishment wasn't what happened to them, it was what stopped happening. To understand why, we need to understand how dependent humans once were on each other. A modern person can survive alone for quite a while. Ancient humans couldn't. A broken leg could end your ability to hunt. An infection could become fatal. Bad luck could mean starvation. Life was difficult enough with help. Without it, things became dramatically harder. Most prehistoric tribes were small, often only a few dozen people. Everyone knew exactly who they were dealing with. Hard workers earned respect. Generous people built strong relationships. Liars, thieves, and cheaters earned reputations that were nearly impossible to escape. There were no anonymous cities, no fresh starts. Your reputation followed you every day of your life, and that created a dilemma. What do you do with someone who constantly damages trust? At first the answer seems obvious. Punish them. But removing someone wasn't free. Every adult contributed something valuable. Hunters provided food. Gatherers found resources. Older members carried years of survival knowledge. Losing a person meant losing everything they brought with them. This is where things get interesting. Anthropologists studying hunter-gatherers have noticed something surprising. Many groups function with very little formal authority. There isn't always a chief. There isn't always anyone enforcing rules. Yet cooperation still happens. Why? Part of the answer is reputation. Another part is gossip. Not because gossip is trivial, because information is powerful. Who can be trusted? Who shares? Who causes trouble? In a tribe of 40 people, that information moves fast, and gossip does something else. It helps people discover whether others see the same problem. Without formal leaders, that matters. The thief might think he's stealing from one family. In reality, he's damaging his relationship with the entire camp. Imagine our suspect sitting beside the fire. Nobody threatens him. Nobody attacks him. People simply become distant. Favors become less common. Invitations become less frequent. Small acts of trust slowly disappear. At first the changes seem minor. Then nobody asks you to join a hunting party. People stop seeking your opinion. Eventually something becomes obvious. Nobody seems particularly happy when you return. You are still part of the tribe, but only technically. Socially, you're drifting away from everyone else. And that may have been exactly the point. Many scientists believe humans evolved in environments where social acceptance was incredibly valuable. Losing it could be dangerous. Which brings us to a fascinating question. Why does embarrassment exist? Why replay awkward moments years later? Why does your stomach twist itself into knots over a mistake that lasted seconds? The reaction seems excessive, until you view it through the eyes of an ancient human. Some researchers suggest emotions like shame and embarrassment act as warning systems, not physical warning systems, social ones. Pain discourages you from touching fire. Shame may discourage behavior that damages your standing within a group. Modern studies have found that social rejection activates some of the same brain regions involved in physical pain. Your brain reacts as if something is genuinely wrong. Imagine losing the trust of the only 40 people you know, losing access to shared food, protection,